What's going on, YouTube? We're back. I got my hands on some Star Wars Unlimited. We have 3 booster boxes. We're going to go one at a time. There's a lot of packs, a lot to get into. I've opened almost 3 cases of this stuff. I got tons of singles available. If you need them, shoot me a message. They're going fast though, but we're going to get into it. We are going to get into it. Lots to open, lots to do. I have opened 2 showcases in my 3 cases. These being the last of my 3 cases. So it's very unlikely that we're going to open a showcase. But man, it would be exciting if I did. Also, I don't know if these are all from the same case. I have no idea. I took all the boxes out of them. So here we go. We're just going to get into it. We're going to rip. We're going to go quick. Oh, we got Hyper Foil in the first pack here. Star Wing Scout, Count Dooku, and a Hyper Foil Green Squadron A-Wing. These foils are so gorgeous. Foil. Have y'all been playing any Star Wars? What do you think? What do you think of the game? I've played a little bit, only with... We got an Emperor Palpatine, it's a rare. I've played only with the starter decks so far. I enjoyed it quite a bit. Right, we got a 7th Sister. And a foil Mercenary Company. I've enjoyed the game. I like that it's kind of back and forth. It's fairly easy to pick up. Jyn Erso. Admiral Akbar, and a Avenger foil legendary. Seems like you get about 1 foil legendary per box. This is not one that I would love hitting, but this card is pretty good. Obviously, you know, a Vader or a Vader, Boba Fett, like, you hit one of those, your box is good. If you don't hit one of those, your box is usually pretty medium. We got a Hyper Sabine Wren. Oh, we could have the triple rare pack here. We have a Hyper Wing Leader. Strafing Gunship is our rare. And a Super Laser Technician foil. I think the game's really good. I'm very interested in playing more of it, building more decks. Hopefully the product becomes more available than it is currently. We got a Wolf and a Frontier at ATRT. I know a lot of people are complaining about the availability of the product. For a Cause I Believe In is our rare. And our foil is a Baze Malbus. We have a Hyper Jyn Erso and a Hyper Catacombs of Kadira. Ooh, man, lots of Hypers in here. Hyper Precision Fire. Could be a triple rare Hyper pack. Ooh, Hyper Command. Hyper Command, a Hyper Legendary. That's cool to see. And a Fallen Lightsaber rare, followed by an Admiral Azul. Hyper Command. Probably close to $20, $15, $20 on that one. So we've hit a foil legendary and a Hyper Legendary. Now we just need to hit a Hyper Foil Vader. Easy, right? Oh, and followed by a Cunning. Nice. Oh, and a foil Fallen Lightsaber. Also nice. Go ahead and get this. So we fit 3 legendaries in, I don't know, 6 packs or something. It's obviously not a sustainable rate here, so the rest of this box might be a bit of a dud. We have a Emperor's Royal Guard. Also a foil tie advanced. So yeah, are you guys playing the multiplayer format? I've heard good things. I've heard it's a lot of fun. Very similar to Commander. We got a chopper. And a foil moment of peace. Yeah, and the gameplay from the regular game is, feels very Commandery, but also different. We got a Traitorous. And a foil Open Fire. I think Open Fire is a pretty good card. I mean, it's just simple, 3 energy, 3 mana, whatever you want to call it, and deal 4 damage. Just a solid card. We got a rare Grand Inquisitor, also a pretty good card. We got a, when you see the 7 over here, you just want to think it's a Vader every time. I Had No Chance is a rare. An Ardent Sympathizer is the foil. Grand Admiral Thrawn is a rare. Relentless. And a restored ARC 170. Grand Moff Tarkin. A Bendu. And a Lawful Insurgent. I've opened 3 cases of this stuff, and I thought this card was Loyal Insurgent. Here is another rare, Hera Syndulla. We've got a Hyper the Ghost, a U-Wing Reinforcement, and a Hyper Foil Heroic Sacrifice is a Hyper Foil rare. Nice. We'll get that in a sleeve. The Hyperfoil rares even are doing pretty good. I do not know how good this card is. Draw a card with an attack of the unit. For this attack, it's +2. When this unit is done combat damage, defeat it. Huh. I'm not sure. Not sure how good this card is. But it's a Hyperfoil rare. I know that those are going to be sought after by collectors, so Boba Fett, Reinforcement Walker, and a Force Lightning, another legendary, nice, and a Greedo foil. Grab another sleeve. We are going at a very unsustainable pace. So 4 legendaries in a single box here. We got another Hyper Foil in this. Got a Hyper Dagobah Swamp. Dagobah? Search Your Feelings. Just very Demonic Tutor. It's 4 energy. Yeah. Solid card. And a Hyperfoil Mining Guild TIE Fighter. Hyperfoils are just, God, I love them so much. We have an Electro Staff and a Rebel Pathfinder foil. Another Hyper Foil. We have a Wedge Antilles and a Hyper Foil Swoop Racer. Mace Windu is another legendary, followed by a foil Vanquish. That's 5 legendaries in one box. Is that hanging out on screen? It sure is. We've got 4 packs left in box number 1. We're at like 10 minutes here, so we gotta pick up the pace there a little bit. Grand Inquisitor Hyper. Not foil, but Hyper. That's nice. Got a Bamboozle Hyper and a Tarkin Town. As far as a Consortium Star Viper foil. 3 packs left in box number 1. Jyn Erso. Hyper of the Fetz Fire Spray. Good one. ATST foil. So look at Fetz Fire Spray. 2 packs left in box 1 here. Grand Moff Tarkin Hyper. We have another Hyper foil back there. They don't get cocky. And a Hyper foil Snow Speeder. Last pack, box 1. Change of Heart is another legendary. Nice. And a Regional Governor. I'm gonna have to get some more top loaders. So we didn't hit any of the big legendaries, but I mean, Cunning is $10 or $12. Change of Heart is, our Force Lightning is similar. These two I think are about $5 to $8. I'm not really sure what Hyper Command is worth, probably 15 to 20. And I assume Avenger is probably around $10 foil. Pretty good box 1. Let's clear out. All that is off camera, and we're just gonna go back to Australia. I'm just gonna make separate videos. We're just gonna make one video. You're just gonna have to hang out with me for 30 minutes. See that I pull this sweet showcase boba. You know we're all here for it. Well, it's a Han Solo. Get these off camera. You don't care about seeing those. But this is the Hyper Han Solo. That's cool. And an Electro Staff with a foil TIE Fighter. Whoa, just throwing cards. A Sabine Wren, also known as the best leader in the game. A Traitorous, and a foil Steadfast Battalion. A Chewbacca. We have a Hyper Blizzard Assault Atat. And an Aggression. Legendary number 1 from this box. Pirated Starfighter. You know, I don't have any top loaders. They're way over there, so I'm just gonna sleeve them up for right now. I think Aggression is possibly the worst of the modal cards, but we got a Wolf and a Spark of Rebellion foil, rare foil. It's like Thoughtseize, if you're familiar with Magic. I mean, it seems like it's a lot worse because it's 2, but also you start the game with 2 resources, so I think it's pretty similar. We have a Hyper Bodhi Rook. I don't really know how you say this guy's name, but it's a Hyper Rare. We could have a triple rare or a legendary pack. Oh, followed by a Security Complex, followed by a foil Underworld Thug. Almost had the triple, and then we got thugged. Sabine Wren. Hyper Ezra Bridger. Home one is a second legendary. Oh, this is not a rare. Home one. And a foil Bib Fortuna. Just grab some more sleeves. Home one. Legendary number 2. We have a Relentless. It's a big ship. Hyper Foil ISB Agent. Seventh Sister is our rare, and a Partisan Insurgent is our foil. Ooh, Hyper Sabine Wren. And a Rock is our rare. Followed by an Outer Rim Headhunter. You know, I just realized my light's not on. We're 16 minutes into this, and I realized I didn't have a light on. Good. We're going to turn the light on right when we open the showcase, right? Showcase. No, it is a rare, though. Oop, could have triple rare. Nope. Frontline Shuttle is a rare. And a foil Mining Guild TIE Fighter. We have a Director Krennic. Hyper. A Vigilance is a third legendary, followed by a Volunteer Soldier foil. So there's a 3. This is what I think you're supposed to expect out of a box. It's like 1 in 8 is a legendary. So anything more than, I feel like 3 or so. Oh. Right as I turn the light on, we hit Showcase. Cassian Andor. Look how beautiful. Man, that's gorgeous. That's my 3rd showcase in 3 cases. Wow. Wow. Be very, very careful with this. I know a lot of people are going to get these things graded. So I'm trying to be insanely careful with them. That is gorgeous. Wow. Man. I mean, it's not a Boba Fett. It's not a Sabine Wren. But it's a showcase. That's gorgeous. Does seem like... Yeah. I feel like these showcases are really bad. Like, fresh out of the pack, like, I don't even know if you can really see it on camera. But there's a printer line that runs right here. I don't think you can really see it. But yeah. And there's one right next to it as well. But, man, they're so gorgeous. Well, there you go. There's the showcase. I said I was going to hit one. There we are. We got a Body Rook as the rare in the pack, followed by a Hyper Imperial Interceptor. 3 in 3 cases, man. I've heard horror stories, people opening like 5, 6 cases, not hitting one. To open 3 in 3 cases is... One was a Leia. I think Leia's like $250, $300. Last I looked, there wasn't even any on TCG Player. Jan or so. Emperor Palpatine. A foil Force Throw. The other one I pulled was I don't even remember, but it's like $150, so it wasn't this thing. That's what matters. Fallen Lightsaber is the rare, followed by an Imperial Interceptor. Well, I mean, 6 legendaries in the first box, a showcase in this box. I mean, I don't really have much room to complain. We have a Galactic Ambush and a foil Cloud City Wingguard. Well, you know, I said you were going to stay here with 30 minutes with me, but you might leave now because the chances of me opening another one are pretty low. But can you just imagine my reaction when I open the Boba Fett? Oh, it's going to be great. There is a Hyper Gideon Hask, a Count Dooku, and a Hyper Foil Volunteer Soldier. Would still like to hit a Vader, a Luke, a Boba. You know, those are all great things to hit. There's a regular Cassian Andor. Bindu, and a foil Starwing Scout. If you have the initiative, draw 2 cards. That's just, you know, it's just a powerful word to draw 2 cards. Jyn Erso. Another Gideon Hask, and a Zeb Orleus foil. I love these packs. They're very easy to open. A Redemption, and a Consular Security Force. Hera Syndulla is a rare. A Regional Governor. And a Tactical Advantage foil. Jyn Erso Hyper. A Bail Organa. And a Swoop Racer foil. 3 packs left in box 2. We're at 22 minutes. We're gonna have to fly. We gotta don't get cocky. Don't get cocky about opening Showcase Cassian Andors. Oh, dude, it's so pretty. Look at it. Boba Fett. It's the wrong Boba. The Imperial's Legion. Make sure it's not a hyper here. Electrostaff is a foil or a rare. Last pack, box 2. See, only 3 legendaries. This is normal. Now 3 legendaries in a showcase. Like, yeah, well, you know, Grand Moff Tarkin. I think this is the other showcase that I have. And an Obi-Wan Kenobi. It's really weird to me that Obi-Wan is like a rare and like an 85-cent rare. Oh, and a foil Conning. We hit another legendary on the river. A foil command. That's nice. All right, let's clean these up. We're gonna leave this one here if you don't mind. Box number 3. Switch my trash box out real quick. Don't really have time, but here we go. This is the last box of Star Wars Unlimited I will probably ever open. I mean, you know, there's always the next set, but let's rip them. I have 2 boxes set aside just for singles purposes. There's a Hera Syndulla is a rare. We got a Hyper It Binds All Things. Gonna have at least 3 rares in this pack. Smoke and Cinders. And a foil No Good to Me Dead. 3 rares. First pack is cool. Inferno 4 Hyper. Bombing Run. And a Bounty Hunter Crew. Grand Admiral Thrawn is a rare. Oh, we have a Hyper Foil. General Veers. Change of Heart is a legendary. Followed by a Hyper Imperial Interceptor. Grab a few more sleeves. Oh, some upside down cards. I didn't notice that on the first ones. General Krell and a Body Rook foil. We have a Energy Conversion Lab and a TIE Fighter. I know that the Hyper Energy Conversion Lab is like $60. Some crazy. We got a Jabba the Hutt. Another card that I kind of expected to be like legendary, but it's just a rare. And the Memer of Consular Security Force. Maybe the worst card in the game. That's what it is. Hyper Sabine Wren. A Chimera. And a Strike True. I didn't check for a Hyper. No. So I guess the perfect pack is a Showcase Leader, a Hyper Base, a Hyper Legendary here, a Legendary here, Smoke and Cinders is our rare, and then a Hyper Foil. In your Hyper Foil Legendary is like the 1-of-1 pack that may or may not even exist. Grand Moff Tarkin. It Binds All Things. No Hyper there. And a Cartel Spacer. This box is not starting out very well. The rares haven't been good. Only one legendary. Cassian Andor. Ooh, we have a Hyper Foil. We have a Wedge Antilles. That's the thing with these boxes, though. Like, you get one Hyper Foil, good, legendary, it turns the whole box around. Overwhelming Barrage is not that Hyper Foil, but even like a regular Hyper Vader is like $100. Pays for the whole box. It's crazy. I have no idea what a Hyper Foil Vader is. I don't really want to know. Unless this Hyper Foil right here is a Vader. I don't really want to know. Cartel Spacer. Fett's Fire Spray. I think it's a pretty good rare. And a Hyper Frontier ATRT. A Luke or a Boba. We haven't opened a single Luke or a single Vader or a single Boba. Am I complaining after opening this showcase? Yes. Yes, I am. Bombing Run. No. Oh, there is a Hyper Bamboozle here. And a foil Spec Force Soldier. I think we're probably about halfway through the final box here. Oh, we got some more upside down cards. A Super Laser, a Blast is a legendary. And an Outer Rim Headhunter. This is about $15. Not the worst. Not the worst legendary. I mean, Change of Heart might be the worst legendary, but oh my god. I mean, it's not a boba, but Jyn Erso showcase. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I mean, I'm not there again. It's not a boba, but it is a Jyn Erso. Wow. That's the fourth one in 3 cases. I mean, sometimes you're lucky. Sometimes you're lucky. Wow. Red 3 is the rare. And another Underworld Thug. I cannot. That's crazy. Attack with a unit. The defender gets -1/-0 for this attack. Flips into a 4/7. I honestly haven't even read this card. When from... Oh, it just affects... If you've dealt 3 or more damage to an enemy base this phase, draw a card. That's really powerful. General Crow. And a foil, It Binds All Things. Fallen Lightsaber. Sorry, I just like my brain. I don't really know how that just happened. And a foil, Entrenched. We're at 32 minutes, a bit longer than I wanted to be, but I also didn't expect to open 2 showcases. We have a Strafing Gunship. Is a hyper rare. I have a Sabine Wren attacking me over here. Followed by a Chimera and a Swoop Racer foil. What if you had 2 in 1 box? Like, what are the chances of that? There's a Boba. Not the one we want, but It Binds All Things. And a Vanguard. There's another Sabine Wren. It's crazy that Sabine Wren is the leader that everybody is using over Cassian. But I think the four resources to flip is probably it's probably what does it. 3 or more damage to any base, draw a card. I mean, this has the same one. Damage to any base, you may draw a card. Use this ability only once each round. I don't know. I mean, this card's obviously good. It's the one that everybody... Sabine Green is like the most popular deck right now, so there's a reason for that. A Bosk and a Bendu, followed by a Cloud City Wingguard. We've got 5 packs left, only 2 legendaries and a showcase. Oh my god. Thought I saw... Jeez. I almost freaked out. We got a Chopper. And a Partisan Insurgent. We have 4 packs remaining. We got a Hyper Emperor's Royal Guard, followed by a Force Lightning as legendary, and a 97th Legion foil. Three packs remaining. Han Solo. You know, I'm gonna like go in and fix all these cards. They're all gonna be upside down. I just haven't been paying attention. Forced Surrender is an uncommon hyper. I Had No Choices are rare. And a foil Cunning. Nice. So 4 legendaries in this final box here. No Lukes, no Vaders. We have 2 packs left. No Bobas. It's hard to be too upset with 2 showcases, but it is a little upsetting. Admiral Pete, Search Your Feelings. Hyper Foil Sneak Attack. Ooh, that's pretty. This is one of those cards that I feel like today might not be that good, but you know, someday they'll make something where this, you know, where this is really good. Last pack. Thanks for hanging out with me. I know it's been 36 minutes, but we've hit a couple of heaters. Let's hit one final heater for the road. It's a base. It's a Tarkin Town. And a foil Tactical Advantage. I'll finish this off. Hard to complain too much when you hit 2 showcases and 3 boxes. Obviously some Lukes and Vaders would be great, but I can't be upset. Thanks for hanging out with me. Please subscribe for more luxury cardboard rectangles. Thanks for watching.